Alright everybody, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at all of my favorite Pokemon from every region, of every type from each region. We had a little graph here. We're going to be looking to see which Pokemon are my favorites. So let's go ahead and get started. I've seen a couple other YouTubers do this, so I wanted to try it myself. Because I'm actually curious. I'm not sure what some of my favorite Pokemon are until we do this. So we're going to see. So first up we got Gen 1. We're going to be looking at some of the normal Pokemon in Gen 1. Gen 1's got a couple good normal Pokemon. I'm not sure which one's my favorite though. Kangaskhan's pretty good. I think Porygon, honestly. He's the most unique looking normal type. I'm not the biggest fan of normal types in Generation 1. I mean, they're all good, but like none of them really stand out as being super like really good to me. I think I'm gonna go with Porygon. Starting off with Porygon for normal type. Next up we got Fire type. Let's see. Okay, here are some good ones. I feel like most people will go for Charizard. That's probably the standard favorite of the Gen 1 fire types. So let's see. I think I'm gonna go with. Honestly, I think Arcanine might be my favorite fire type of Generation 1. I really like Arcanine. I'm gonna go with Arcanine. Alright, next up we got Water. Let's see. There's a lot of Gen 1 water Pokemon. I'm assuming some of these will probably come up twice since there's like ice, like Seal is also ice too, right? So let's go ahead and I think Lapras. I think Lapras is a good one for water. I really like Lapras a lot. Next up we got Grass. Not as many as Water. Whew, this is a tough one. I really like Vileplume. Victreebel's also really good. I'm gonna go Vileplume, I think. I'm not sure if I want to pick starters because we do have a starter section way down here. Let's go with Electric next. I'm not a big fan of any of the electric Pokemon in Gen 1. They're all decent. I think I'll go with Zapdos for this one though, because I do like Zapdos. I've never been the biggest fan of like any electric Pokemon really. At least that I know of. Maybe we'll learn what my favorite electric Pokemon is today. All right, let's see. So we have Ice this time. Lapras is here again, but I don't know if I want to put duplicates since we already put Lapras in Water. Or you know what? Let's put Lapras in Water or in Ice, and then go back to Water. Let's go Gyarados. Yeah. I think that's better. All right, next up we got Fighting. Definitely Machamp. There's not too many fighting Pokemon in Gen 1. Poison. Oh my god. I did not realize how many poison Pokemon in Gen 1 there were. Let's see. Who's a good poison type? I think Gengar will be Ghost, so I'm gonna save Gengar. Nidoking would be Ground. I didn't know Tentacruel was poison. I'll go with Tentacruel. I like Tentacruel a lot. Next up we got Ground. Let's see. Who do we want for Ground? Let's see. That's Nidoking. Ground's Nidoking, because I love Nidoking. I always have him on my team in Generation 1. Alright, so for flying... Whew. I put Aerodactyl. I like Aerodactyl a lot. I always forget about Aerodactyl, but when I see him, I'm like, man, he's so cool. How do I always forget about him? Psychic, definitely Alakazam. I love Alakazam. For Bug, Scyther. Scyther for sure. Scyther is so good. Now we got Rock. Oh, crap. What do we got? What do we got here? What do we want to put? Honestly, I'm feeling... Golem or Kabutops? I think Kabutops. Golem's really cool, though. Next up, we got Ghost, Gengar. I didn't realize that's the only Ghost Pokemon in Generation 1. Next up, we got Dragon. Dragonite, I guess. So there's not many Dragon in Gen 1 either. Dark, we got... What the... Well... I don't really know what to put for this. Let's just put Missing No, I guess. Alright, for Steel, we have Magnemite, Magneton, and we'll split Magneton. For Fairy, not many fairies either. I'll go with Wigglytuff. I like Wigglytuff a little bit. Starter, I don't really know why Pikachu or Eevee are on here. I guess because of Let's Go, maybe? And Yellow. You know what? We'll go with Squirtle. Yeah, for Starter, I'm just gonna pick like their standard form. Because that's technically the starter, it's like the first one. Gimmick form. Oh crap. Oh man. Who do we want to put for this? Ah man, I don't know the megas too much, but I think I'm gonna go with Kingler. Kingler looks really cool. We're gonna go with Kingler. Alright, next up we got the legendary of Gen 1, and I'm gonna go Articuno. I like Articuno a lot. Articuno's really good. But my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Oh man, now we got my favorite. Alright, so let's see. Who is my favorite? It's between Lapras and Nidoking. I'm gonna go Nidoking. I always use Nidoking. I just love his purple. Nidoking's so good. Alright, let's see. For Gen 2 normal, we have... Ursaring's pretty cool. Honestly, I think Furret. I think Furret for Gen 1 normal. Or Gen 2 normal. I like Furret a lot. For Gen 2 Fire, we have... Aw, man, this one's tough. This one is tough. There's some good Gen... I like all of these, really. I'm gonna go Houndoom. No, you know what? No. I'm gonna go... Typhlosion, because we'll put Houndoom in Dark. Alright, Water. Totodile. Hands down. Totodile is my favorite starter. For Grass... we'll go Celebi. I was a big fan of Celebi, and I still am. I like Celebi a lot. And I think it's because I got a Pokemon card of Celebi that I really liked when I was a kid. For Electric, we have quite a few good ones. I think I'm going to go Ampharos. Ampharos is another one that's kind of like Nidoking for me. I always use Ampharos in this generation. For Ice type, we don't have many, but I'm going to go Delibird. I really like Delibird. He reminds me of Santa Claus for some reason. For Fighting, Heracross. I'm not a big fan of the Hitmontop and Hitmon... or Tyrogue. Poison, definitely Crobat. Crobat's so good. Dude, they made Zubat and Golbat, who were kind of lame, into like one of the coolest Pokemon. I love Crobat. Alright, for Ground... I think I'm gonna go Larvitar. Wait, is Tyranitar not Ground? Okay, he might be Dark. Okay. For Flying, let's go Lugia. We'll go Lugia for Flying. For Psychic... Oh my god, they have all the unknowns. Man, I've already got so many of these on previous ones. We'll go Espeon for Psychic, and then Bug. The bugs are actually really good in this region. This generation. I liked some of the bugs. We'll go with Ariados. I really like Ariados. For Rock, Tyranitar, for sure. For Ghost, Mischievous, because that's the only choice we got. For Dragon, Kingdra, I guess, because that's the only choice we got again. For Dark. Well, we already got Tyranitar and Hound. No, we didn't put Houndoom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Houndoom here. For Steel, Skarmory. Next up, we got Fairy. Oh man, there's some decent fairies here. I do like Azumarill and Marill. I think I'm gonna go Togetic. For the starters, Totodile. I know I said I wasn't gonna do duplicates, but Totodile's like one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Totodile. Gimmick form. Oh dang. Probably Tyranitar. That Tyranitar's actually pretty cool looking. For legendary here, it's Suicune. Definitely Suicune. And then our favorite overall. I think I'm comfortable saying Totodile. I just love Totodile, dude. He's so good. Alright, Gen 3. This is the one where it's going to be very interesting, because I have a lot of my favorite Pokemon are in this generation. Let's start off with the normal types. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of any of these normal types. Yeah, it has probably the weaker set of normal types, but I'm going to go with Swablu. I like Swablu a little bit. For Fire, Blaziken. Yeah, definitely Blaziken. For Water, oh, there's a lot of water in this generation, which makes sense, because this generation is mostly water anyways. Let's go Wailord. I actually really like Wailord. I just like how big he is. Oh, for Grass, Tropius. Electric, we're gonna go Minun. These are my, these three Pokemon right here. I love these three Pokemon so much. For Ice, I'll go Regice. I'll go Regice for Ice. I like that one. For Fighting, also a tough one. I'll go Breloom. Breloom for Fighting. I actually surprisingly didn't know Breloom was fighting. Then we got Poison. We will go with... Who will we go with for Poison? I'm not a big fan of any of these Pokemon, really. I think I'll go with Roselia for Poison. Not the biggest fan of any of the Poison Gen 3 Pokemon. Here we go. Now we got Ground. Definitely going with Flygon for Ground. Flygon's one of my favorites as well. Then we got Flying. Well, we already did Tropius and Grass. Even though I want to put Tropius again because I really like Tropius. That's my favorite Pokemon. We're going to go with... between these two. I think Salamence. Rayquaza's really cool too, but I think I like Salamence a little bit more. I like its colors a lot. For Psychic, we're going to go with... Ooh. This is another tough one. Gardevoir's really good. Metagross is also really cool. I really like Jirachi. I'm gonna put Jirachi. I'm gonna put Jirachi for Psychic. And this is just like my favorite. Like I don't care if like they're really good or not, because I know Jirachi might not be the best in like battle, but I just like that Pokemon. For Bug, we're gonna put. Ooh, I'm not a big fan of the bugs in this region either. Like some of the Pokemon in this region are like really good, or I just don't like them. We'll go with Armaldo though, I guess. For Rock type, Aggron, even though he is not as strong as I was hoping he was when I used him in Sapphire or Emerald, one of the two. Let's see, we got Ghost type. Duskull. I think Duskull's good for Ghost type. Oh, the Dragon type. So dragons in this game are actually really good. We already did Flygon. We already did Salamence. I would say Altaria, but I think I'm gonna go with Rayquaza. I'll go with Rayquaza for flying type. For Dark, oh here we go. Absol, another one of my favorite Pokemon. I really like Absol. Then we got Steel. You know what? Hold on, we're gonna switch Psychic. We're gonna switch this to Gardevoir, and for Steel, we're going Jirachi. Even though I had no clue Jirachi was Steel, I did not know that. Oh crap, we have Gardevoir here too. For Fairy, okay, hold on. We're gonna go Metagross, and then we'll go Gardevoir. There we go. And for starter of this region, who is my favorite starter? Probably Mudkip. I really like Mudkip. We're gonna go with Mudkip for starter. And then for gimmicks, I guess Rayquaza. Rayquaza's pretty cool. I don't know. Absol's pretty majestic looking. I'll keep it at Rayquaza. And then for legendary, I don't know why Shadow Lugia is on here. That's a little weird. We'll go with. I guess I'll just go with Kyogre, since we already have Rayquaza and stuff here. But my favorite Pokemon in this region is Tropius. There we go. All right, on to Gen 4. Let's see. We got Starly, Staravia, Staraptor. We got a bunch of normals here. Who is my favorite, though? Should I do Bidoof for the meme? I think I'll go Bidoof. There's nothing really that stands out here for me, so I'll just put Bidoof. For fire, Infernape. Yeah, definitely Infernape. There's not... Wait. Magmortar is pretty cool, but I think I'm going to have to go Infernape. For water, we have quite a few as well. But again, nothing too crazy. I'll go with Empoleon. And then grass. Oh man, okay, these are some good ones. Oh, I really like Abomasnow. I do like Shaman a lot. And Torterra is good. Leafeon's really good. Leafeon, I think, is one of my favorite evolutions. Ah, Chirim. I'm gonna go Chirim. I think I'm gonna go Chirim for that one. Surprisingly, that's actually surprised me. I didn't expect to put that one there. All right, so what do we got next? We got Electric. Why is Pichu here? Wait, why is Pichu on this one? That's strange. Let's see. I'll go Magnezone. I like Magnezone a lot. And then for Ice, Frostlass. I like Frostlass. And then we have Fighting. Definitely Lucario for Fighting. For Poison, Drapion. I'm not a big fan of any of the poisons as much in this generation, but Drapion's definitely the standout one for me. We got Ground type, Rhyperior. I forgot about Rhyperior. He's another one of my favorite Pokemon as well. Then we got Flying. Ooh, it's between these two. I really like these two. I think we'll go... This is tough. We'll go Yanmega. Now for Psychic, we will go... Ooh, this is another tough one. Let's go Gallade. Let's go Gallade for Psychic. For Bug... Oh, you know what? We can do this. Gliscor, or Gliscor, and then Yanmega. There we go. Perfect. For Rock... Actually, let's see what grounds were again. We're gonna go Garchomp for ground and Rhyperior for rock. For ghost type, Dusknoir. I love Dusknoir. He's so good. For dragon, this form of Giratina I really like. Darkrai. Steel. Do we do Bastodon yet? I do like Bastodon. Let's put Bastodon here. For fairy, that's a good spot for Togekiss. I do like Togekiss. Starter. My favorite starter in this region. Oh, I think it's Chimchar. I actually do think it's Chimchar. Piplup's close, but I think Chimchar for this region. Gimmick form, we'll go with Garchomp. Dude, his hands look so cool. His little scythe hands are so cool looking. Favorite legendary? I want to say Giratina. Arceus is really cool, but I think I like Giratina a little bit more. And my favorite overall is... Who's my favorite in this region? I think Rhyperior. I think Rhyperior is probably my favorite in this generation. Alright. Next up, we're on Gen 5. We got quite a lot of the heck is going on down here? What is some of this stuff? I don't know what any of this stuff is. I'm not sure why that's there. My favorite normal type in this region, though? I'll go Lillipup. I like Lillipup. I remember being super excited when I saw that Pokemon. I do not like its evolutions that much at all, but I do like Lillipup. We got Fire. We'll go with Chandelure for this one. I like Chandelure a lot. For Water, Ducklet. Ducklet for sure. Ducklet's so underrated. Ducklet's such a good Pokemon. For Grass, go Leavanny. I actually like the Leavanny a lot, and I use this Pokemon a lot during my playthrough as well. What the heck is that? Mecha Tyranitar? What is going on here? What are some of these things? I don't know what some of this stuff is. Let me know in the comments if you all know what this stuff is. I have no clue. Emolga? Let's put Emolga. Oh, no. I do like Joltik. I like Joltik because it's like one of the smallest Pokemon, right? For Ice, I never liked Cryogonal or whatever, however you say its name. I'm not a big fan of that Pokemon. I do like Vanillux. I'm gonna go Vanillite for Ice. I like a lot of the stage 1 evolutions of like the Pokemon, like the base evolution. For Fighting, we don't have much here. Not a big fan of any of these. But I think I'll go for Scrafty. Scrafty's pretty cool. For Poison, definitely Scolipede. Scolipede's actually really cool. For Ground, oh man, this is actually a tough one because I like Excadrill, I like Crocodile, and I like Golurk. Ooh. I feel like we'll get Golurk again for Rock or something, so I'm gonna put Crocodile here. And Flying, oh, there's a bunch here. What is this thing? Oh, I think that's like a Dynamax Pokemon, maybe. I can't tell what it is, though. For Flying, we'll go with the Archeops. Yeah, I like that one. That's good. For Psychic, though, Reuniclus. Reuniclus for Psychic. I do like Reuniclus. Okay, for this one, oh, wait. Oh, this is Bug type. Okay, so Bug type will go... There's a lot of Bug types in this region I like. I like Scolipede, Leavanny. I like Joltik. We'll go with the Selgar. For Rock, Gigalith. For Ghost, here we go. Yeah, we'll put Golurk for that one. Ooh, for Dragon. This generation has some good dragons. Oh man, Haxorus is good though. Oh, should I do these three? I don't want to do the legendaries here. Oh, but these three. I think I'm gonna go Haxorus for this one. For Dark, we'll go Bisharp, I think. I actually wasn't a big fan of Bisharp until he got the King Gambit evolution. Now I really like him. Alright, for Steel, we're gonna go... Klinklang. I like Klinklang. Klinklang's pretty good. I guess we'll go Whimsicott for Fairy. There's not a lot of fairies in this generation. Starter. Oshawott? I think Oshawott's my favorite starter in this generation. And then for Gimmick Form, I don't know what a lot of these are. Especially this. Like, what is this? I don't know what this is. I don't know what these legs are, what this dude is for. I'm just gonna go with Audino. And Legendary. My favorite Legendary in this region. Who is that? Probably Kyurem. He reminds me of something from Godzilla. I really like him. My favorite in this region will probably have to go to... You know what? I actually think it's Reuniclus. I think we're gonna... Wait. I think we're gonna go Reuniclus for this one. I do like Reuniclus a lot. Okay, on to Gen 6. Gen 6 does not have that many Pokemon, so this one should be pretty easy. For Normal... Yeah, they're gonna put Megas in here too, unfortunately. For Normal, we'll go with... Man, a lot of these like are different. There's not like really any just standard Normal in this region, is there? Except Furfu. Or Frufru, or however you say his name. I'll go with Litleo. For Fire, we'll go with Fennekin for Fire. For Water, definitely Greninja. Wait, let me just make sure. Yeah, definitely Greninja. For Grass, I like Phantom. I like Phantom a lot. I think Heliolisk. For Electric. For Ice, definitely. I don't remember this Pokemon's name. Gen 6 was like the most forgettable for me, so I'm not gonna remember a lot of these Pokemon's names. For Fighting, we have... I guess we'll go Chestnut for Fighting. Yeah, that looks good. For Poison, we'll go with Dragalge. For Ground, I guess Zygarde. And then for Flying, Noibat. Noibat for sure. Or Noivern. Let's see. What do we got next? Psychic is next. Put this one. I can't remember this one's name either. It's like Malamar or something. Is that right? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I said that name right. For bug, there's actually not a lot of bugs in this region either. This region was really lacking on Pokemon. We'll go with Pavilion though. For rock, Tyrantrum for sure. Wait a minute. Yeah, definitely Tyrantrum. For ghost, I want to say Tone Edge, or what is his name? Aegislash. I think he might come up in Steel, so I'm gonna do Phantom or Pumpkaboo, or I don't remember. I'm getting these names mixed up. For Dragon, we'll go with Goodra. And for Dark, we'll go Pangoro here, I guess. And for Steel, we'll go with Aegislash. Oh, but Klefki's here. I like Klefki. Even though, like, people are like, he's just keychains. I like him. Hold on. Aegislash goes here. Klefki goes here. That's better. Oh, here we go. I do like... Let me just make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go, what is it, Flabebe? I'm gonna go with this one. I like that Pokemon. Starter, Froakie, which ends up Greninja, so, like, that's my favorite line. Mega. Oh my god, there's a lot. Who do we choose? This is a tough one. I honestly have no idea. I'm just gonna go with Aerodactyl. He's cool looking. There's so many to choose from there. And my favorite legendary in this region is probably, I guess, Yveltal. He's really cool. And then my favorite overall is probably Tyrantrum. He's just a T-Rex. He's so cool. Alright, on to Generation 7. My favorite normal type is Toucannon. Yeah, I like Toucannon. Fire. Definitely Salazzle. I'm a big Salazzle person. I've always liked Salazzle. For water, I'll go with Dewpider's evolution. I don't remember his name though, but I do like him. For grass though, what do we go with for grass? You know, I kind of like Dalemise. He kind of reminds me of Aegislash, even though he's like an anchor Pokemon. He's kind of cool. For bugs, wait, is this bugs? No, this is electric. Who do we want for Zeraora? I think I'll go Zeraora for this one. For ice, Alolan Sandslash, such a cool Pokemon. For fighting, we'll go Crabominable. I do like Crabominable. And then we got Poison. I guess I'll pick that one, even though I don't remember what it's called. It starts like an N or something. I just can't remember. I think some of these like had names that are like really confusing too, which is why I can't remember some of them. For ground, I'll go with Sandygast. For flying, there's not a lot of flying here. We'll go with Rowlet, I guess. Then we got Psychic. What do we got for Psychic? Not a bunch. Definitely not Bruxish. Ugh, I don't like that thing. Thing's lips terrify me. You know what? We'll go with Cosmog here. For bug, oh, this is Ribombee. That's Ribombee. I think I said this thing was by mistake. We'll go with this Lycanroc for rock. Sounds pretty cool. Then we got Ghost. I'll go with Decidueye. I like Decidueye a lot. And then for dragon, I get these names mixed up. Is it Hakmo-o or Jangmo-o or which one? I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm gonna pick that one. I do like that one. For dark, Guzzlord, actually, surprisingly. I like Guzzlord, especially I like the way he screams in the anime. It's so funny. For steel, we'll go Solgaleo. For fairy though, I guess Primarina for fairy. For starter, my favorite starter in this generation is probably Rowlet. I'm not the biggest fan of Gen 7 starters. And then we got the gimmick. What is the best gimmick? Probably Sandslash. I'm gonna go Sandslash again. I'm not the biggest fan of any of the Alolan Pokemon. Sandslash is like the only exception. And then legendary. Oh man, this is another tough one. I'll just go Lunala. I'll go Lunala for legendary. But my favorite in this generation overall is probably gonna be Ribombee. This was the first time I really liked a fairy Pokemon. And I'm like, okay, this is a fairy Pokemon that I'll actually like use. I actually really like it. On to Gen 8. For normal, we'll go with Squavit for normal. We'll go with Squabit. For fire, definitely. Oh, dude, fire Pokemon in this generation were so good. Cinescorch or Colossal? I think I'm gonna go with Cinescorch. For water, we're gonna go with. I'll go with Choodle actually. I like Choodle a lot. He's goofy looking. For grass, we are gonna go with. Oh, this is another tough one. Let's go with Flapple. Go with Flapple for grass. Electric. Definitely Toxtricity. I want the blue one though. I like Toxtricity a lot in this game. For ice though, Snom. Snom's a good one. Whoops. And then we got fighting. Oh man. Probably Surfetched. I like Surfetched a lot. Then we got poison. Oh man, I forgot Toxtricity is here as well. Now I think I want to keep Toxtricity there. And then for poison we'll go Eternatus, I guess. I actually didn't know Eternatus was poison either. Now for ground. Not a lot of ground, but I'll go Sandaconda. For flying, definitely Corviknight. Corviknight's so cool. And then Psychic. I'm fine with going Orbeetle. I'm not the biggest Hatterene fan, and Orbeetle's cool. Wait, is that Mega Orbeetle? Yeah, I mean to go with normal Orbeetle. He looks like an alien, like with the way his like little ship. Oh, here we go. For Bug, we're gonna go with. Oh wait, we already did Cinescorch. So, oh, we already did all these pretty much. We'll go with Kleavor. Kleavor's cool. For Rock, we're getting a lot of duplicates here. I guess we'll go with Stonjourner for this one. And then we got Ghost. Definitely Dragapult. Dragapult's my favorite Pokemon in this region, I think. Dragon. I already put Dragapult, so I'm gonna go with. I'll go with Regidrago. He's kind of cool looking. For Dark though, I'll go Grimmsnarl. I like Grimmsnarl. I used him, I think. I think I used him when the game came out. For Steel, we'll go with Cufant or Cufant, however you want to say that. For Fairy, was it Milcery? I like him. He's cute. Let's see. For starters, though, my favorite starter is definitely Sobble. I'm a part of the Sobble squad. Sobble squad forever. Alright, for gimmicks, oh, wow. There's a lot of gimmicks in this generation. We'll go with Inteleon. I like how he's like a sniper on a tower. It's kind of cool. My favorite legendary in this generation, I like Zacian. Is it Zacian the sword one? I like the sword one. Because he reminds me of the Dark Souls boss Sif. But my favorite Pokemon is definitely... Where is he? Dragapult in this region. Definitely Dragapult. Dragapult's one of my favorite pseudo-legendaries. And now we're on to Generation 9. For normal, Grafaiai. Grafaiai is one of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 9. I forgot about him. Fire. I'm going to go with Skullvillain. Skullvillain's another one. I like a lot of weird Pokemon in this generation. Some of the ones that people are like, that's weird looking Pokemon. I actually really like in this generation. For water, Tatsugiri. Yeah, I think Tatsugiri for water. And then we got grass. Skullvillain again. Honestly, I'm going to go with Toadscool for this one. I like the way he walks around. It was perfect. At first, when I first saw him, I was like, oh, dude, I hope he walks with those feet. And I was not disappointed when he started running around with his little tentacles. So funny. For electric, though, we'll go with Bellybolt. He's alright. Not a fan of the electrics in that region. Oh, definitely Baxcal. No. I think Frigibax for this one. I think I like the middle evolution of that one a little bit more. And then we got Fighting. Who are we going to put for Fighting? I think I'm going to go with Annihilape, actually. I used Annihilape in this region, too. Next up, we got Poison. I would put Grafaiai again, because I just love Grafaiai. There's not a lot of good poisons other than Grafaiai. I'll go with Wooper. Next up, we got Ground. I guess I'll go with Qinglu or whichever one this one's named. I don't know which one that one is. For flying, we'll go with Iron. What is it? Iron Wings or something like that. I don't remember the Paradox forms names either. For psychic, we have not that many actually. We'll go with Cobalion, whatever its new name is. For bug, you know, I really liked Spidops. Spidops was pretty cool. And then we got rock. For rock, I'm gonna go with Knackle because it looks like a mushroom from Mario. Like that was like in Minecraft, like a Minecraft Mario mushroom or something. For ghost though, Greavard, or is his name Greavard? Like Houndstone? Was it Houndstone? I think that's what it is. For dragon, I'll go with this one. I like that one a lot. Suicune's walking on two legs is really cool for it. Then we got the dark Pokemon, Kingambit. Wait a minute. Yeah, Kingambit. I was gonna say maybe Steel for him, but nah. For Steel, we're gonna go with Tinkaton. Now we got Fairy. For Fairy, I'm gonna go with Fido. I really like Fido. He's adorable. For starter, I think it was Quaxley. I think I'm a Quaxley fan. You know what? Wait a minute. Water, 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 water. I like water Pokemon a lot, apparently. Water starters, at least. For gimmick form, I'm going Toad-School again for that one. I have to. I love it. My favorite legendary, though, in this region. You know, I really like this one. Terapagos. I really like Terapagos when they showed it off. It's actually a really cool Pokemon. So I'm going to go with that one. My favorite in this region, though, is going to be Grafaiai. Yeah, Grafaiai. Now we're on to the best of the best. Okay. So out of all the normals, I think my favorite one is Grafaiai. Yeah, Grafaiai is my favorite normal Pokemon. For fire, I might have to go with Chandelure for this one. I'm going to go with Chandelure for that one. For water, oh man, dude, these are getting tough. I gotta go Totodile. I love Totodile. Tropius for that one, easy. It's just my favorite Pokemon ever. Electric is Minun, because it's another one of my favorites. For ice, though, I think I'll go with Frigibax for ice. I do like Frigibax. Now for fighting, oh man, this is another tough one, but I think I'm gonna go Heracross. Heracross for that one. Now for poison, though, poison's Crobat. Yeah, Crobat for poison. For ground, this is a close one, but Flygon, I just really like Flygon. Now for flying, oh man, this one's tough. I think Lugia, honestly. Psychic, I'll go Orbeetle for Psychic, actually. No. I think Reuniclus. Reuniclus is a little bit better, I think. Alakazam's also up there. For bug, I'm gonna go with Ribombee. For bug. For rock, there's actually a lot of good rock Pokemon. I usually don't use rock Pokemon, but there's a lot of my favorite ones. I like Rhyperior, Tyranitar, and Tyrantrum. I'm gonna go with Rhyperior, though. For ghost, Dragapult. Dragon. Oh man, this is actually tough. Kingdra? Kingdra for dragon? No. Ah, no. Giratina for dragon. There we go. For dark, Absol. Absolutely. For steel, we're gonna go with... Oh, this is another tough one. I'll go with Jirachi for steel. For fairy, I have to really think about this one. I'm gonna go with Gardevoir for fairy. Yeah, we'll go with Gardevoir. But my favorite starter, Totodile again. Favorite little gimmick form, I was about to say legendary. I'll go with Tyranitar, he's cool looking. I usually don't pay attention to the gimmick forms that much, but... For legendary, my favorite legendary... It surprisingly might be Giratina. I think Giratina. My favorite Pokemon overall, obviously, has got to go to Tropius. And there we have it. It's all of my favorite Pokemon. I'm not going to worry about this. These are just my favorite Pokemon. This went on for quite a while. If you guys have enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to keep up. We're almost to 1,000. And let me know down in the comments what your all's favorite Pokemon is. I'm curious to know. And do you agree with my list? Do you think my list is terrible, or do you think it's like pretty good? I personally think it's pretty good because I like all these Pokemon. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this video. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.